Live trading webinar by Precise Trader.
Okay, hello everyone. I welcome you back again into this live trading. In fact, just for before I commence the session, I just like to just update you. Now we have regular updates on YouTube also. For those of you who have attended the live trading, if you feel that if you want to look at that session again, probably it will be uploaded within the same day or the next day. Then you can go and view it. And also, I'll also be saying that in fact from next week onwards, we would be increasing the speed. Increasing the speed means what we will be doing is we will be looking for more trades, more signals will be coming in, and of course there's a lot of opportunities. Okay, and do to take note of the risk disclosure. Okay, this is purely for education, and for those of you who wants to try it out, I suggest probably you want to try it out on a demo account before you really decide on and think wisely before you make a move. Okay, let's look at the market. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, before we decide on the trade, okay, see, basically we are guiding you how you can prepare yourself for the trade, and also look for the trade setup, and of course you can trade without emotions. So when you practice this, keep on doing it again and again. Okay, then you would become a successful trader in the long run. Okay, now the data is out today. In fact, today the New Zealand dollar, there's a rate announcement which came about, and in fact this move happened which we as expected, and later on we have about two, I think, be out now if I'm not mistaken. Okay, pound GDP is out. Then we have manufacturing production also from the UK, and we have finally US PPI and crude oil inventories. So these are the key data to look before we go on to or initiate the trade. See, the reason why we are doing it is because we don't want you to get into the trade without knowing what is to be expected from the market and how we can respond, in case, something happens. So all this, is a standard way of looking at the market. Now, let's look at what do we have an opportunity. Okay, let's look at okay, looking at this currently, in fact, the markets all are flat. Okay, all the markets are pretty flat. Okay, looking at on the daily is flat. In fact, the weekly, the dollar yen has moved up. Then on the 12 hours chart is flat, and only the New Zealand dollar is down. Okay, the Kiwi dollar is down, and 360 Kiwi dollar is also down. Okay, and the pound is moving up at the current locations. So now, how we can trade this is we can look to buy pound the near term, and probably go for a quick profit. But if you are planning to hold for a bigger trade opportunity, then we have to sell pound at a higher level. Okay, this is what we interpret. And the same thing goes for New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar has been down. So either we can trade on pullback. That means try to sell on pullback, or if you want to go for a counter trade, then we have to look to buy at the lowest point. So these are low risk and high reward setups. Okay, now let's look at pound and New Zealand. Okay, this two is worth considering now. Okay, let me see whether the data is out. I don't know whether this time is wrong, but data is not out yet. Okay. Okay, let's hold on.
I think it's out. Just refresh the page.
Sorry. Yeah, I think I forgot that. Okay. Just yeah. Okay. I think the data is all good, meaning better than expected. So as a result, I think we can expect the pound to strengthen a bit. Yeah. Okay. Now let's decide. Okay, we are going to trade on pound and New Zealand dollars. So we'll go one by one. Then we have to decide. See, after we decide, see, first thing always, these are the procedures in trading. That means first you have to see what are the datas out. Then next, we have to see what to trade. See, a good trader is always, look for opportunities. Whenever there is opportunities, we have to grab it. And when there are no opportunities, then probably we have to stay sideline and wait for opportunities. And that's how you make a successful trader in the long run. Otherwise, your emotion part is going to be very difficult for you to control the emotions. So now we have decided these two crosses to trade. Now next is we have to decide where is our entry, stop loss, and exit. So these three, once we know, then these three, all these figures, then we are good to go. So remember the pound, I'll be looking to buy for a quick one. If I'm going to go for a bigger profit, then I have to look to sell above the near the 360 high or 720 high. Okay, let's see where's our entry point for pound. Okay, pound right now is trading at 122.77. Okay, when we have to see where is our target and stop loss. So stop loss is we can look to see where is today's low. We can use that as our guideline. So probably 12255 is the low. So probably I may want to put my stop loss at 1250. Okay, that's where my stop is. And my target, I got to see how far it can go. Remember, I got to exit before the 360 high or 720 high. So, and also look at our system, then later we verify with the chart. So what I look to exit is, I'm looking at resistance around 123.35. Okay, these are the two. I have also resistance at 123.25. So write down all these figures. Okay, that means 123. Again, I see 123, 123.20. So definitely I want to exit before 123.20 or 123.30. Okay, and right now the market is trading and my stop loss is 12250. Okay. Now let's verify it with the chart. Then after that we are good to pull the trigger. Okay, let's see. Okay, remember I said we have to exit before the 360 high. So 360 high is Okay, let me. 360 high is 12330. So I think the chart also agrees to our system call, which is 12330. We need to exit. So again, the low is 12250 and current low is 55. So probably we want to put at 50. Okay. Okay, now we are ready to get into the trade. So let's see one final check. Where is our entry? So entry would be about 12270. Okay. 70, stop at 50, exit before 320. Okay, then I am ready to go. So this is a scalping trade. Scalping trade. This is pound USD. Okay, right now is trading at 76. So probably okay, the maximum low I'm looking at is 12245. Okay, this is for the near term. Okay, and remember this is I have to exit before time the time belt over. So order type limit buy, and I want to enter at 12270. Sorry. This is lot size. Okay, lot size will go in one lot. Entry is 12270 and stop at 12248. Below, that means I put below 50. Yeah. So I put 40, 48, or even you can put 45. Okay, no harm. Then exit is, I want to exit definitely before 1, 2, 3, 20 or 30. So probably I may want to exit at 1, 2, 3. And this trade expiry is before the time belt. That means before 5 o'clock. Okay, so this is my trade. Okay, on the other hand, I can do a momentum trade. Okay, this is again pound. Okay, this is I want to sell. Okay, sell at 12330. That means before the 360 high. Okay, let me double check what is the 12-hour chart high. Then at least we can be more comfortable on this. Okay, this is about 12370. 70. So you can enter at 30 or 70. Okay, so if you feel that we don't want to miss this trade, we want to enter at 30, and this is we have to hold until end of the day. Okay, end of the day, or maybe even until tomorrow. So this is going to be a limit sell. Again, this is one lot. Okay, now we want to sell. Sell at 1, 2. Okay, here is got to change at 12375. That's the maximum high. So probably I want to enter at 12330. And then I want to put a stop above 12380. Zone alert. 80. Okay, then this my exit. I'm looking at least today's low. That means 12250. Okay, this is again expiry until tomorrow morning. Okay, we can put in about 3 or 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock before the market closes. So this can give you this trade can give us a better reward, because what we feel is, okay, this market is having a correction now, and eventually it should turn lower and we should see the market testing the lows. So this is another entry. Okay, now we look at the New Zealand dollar. Okay, New Zealand dollar. Okay, remember we are a seller. Okay, seller, and this is even on the daily. Daily is showing low. So in other words, if the market is a genuine break, okay, because this is a breakout which just happened today, and if it's a genuine break, we should see the market closing near the lows. So what we can do is we can trade on pullback, okay, well, and we can hold the trade. So this is where is our pullback level. Okay, right now the market is trading at 6023. Okay, so we need to sell higher so that we want to hold the trade. So we can sell at 6075 or 6050, 6060. Okay, these are the key levels: 6050, 6060, and 6075. Okay, max. We should not see the price going above 61 figure. So that means the maximum level I'm expecting today is 61, not beyond that. So probably I may want to put my stop above 6105. Okay, and target wise, okay, the maximum level I've found out the target wise. What is today's low? Today's low is 60. So we should comfortably see 60. If it breaks the low, then probably we may see the price moving lower. Okay. Let me double check with the chart. Okay, right now, in fact, our chart high is 60.98. So 61 was our level. So I think that sounds good. So on the other hand, the low is 60. Okay, so we want to enter. So this is what we can do is we can play the game on two note. That means we try to go the same scenario as pound. We can go for the near term. We can go for a buy, and medium term probably we can go for a sell or short. So now let's do this as this is the scalping. Okay, this is near term. Okay, the maximum low. Okay, this is a low I'm looking at is today's low is 59.90. So probably we can do this, and this is the high. Okay, 61 slash 59.90. So this is the maximum. Okay, this is okay, now mind, I'll give one level. 61. Okay, this is scalping. So this is we got to exit before the time belt. Before time belt, huh? Okay, this is again, this is a limit buy, and we may want to enter just about 60.15. Okay, 60.15, and just buy at 60.15, or let me check. Yeah, 60 or maybe 60.12. Okay, stop is 59.90. So it's about 22 pips risk. And this is definitely I want to exit before 60. So 60. So probably I may want to exit at 60.50. And this is validity is till 5 o'clock. Then this same trade we can go on a momentum. Okay, momentum is we try to sell near 61. So in fact, I don't know whether you wrote it down. The numbers I was saying was 60, 50, 60, 60, 60, 70. So probably we may want to enter at 60, 70. Sorry. This is 61. Okay, what I'll do is this one I'll put separately. That will be better. Yeah. Okay, so 61. This one is you have to hold until end of the day. Okay, this is a limit sell. This is a limit sell. Again, one lot, and we want to enter at 60, 70. Stop at 61.05 and take profit at 60.05. So this is about, let's say, the risk reward is 35. Yeah, it's about 1:2. Okay, 1:2, and this is until end of the day. So again, based on this, we can trade some of the crosses. Okay, that means we can trade euro, New Zealand. Then we can trade pound New Zealand. These are the some other crosses we can trade. Okay. So any questions or any other this trades all you can take it. You can take in this trade. You can do, and of course I would suggest best is to go on a demo account. If you're going live, then of course you have to validate and do the checks, and you can trade. Okay. Any questions or anything else you want to discuss, or any markets we can ask, and probably we can discuss. Any questions? And how was the trade? In fact, yesterday I think yesterday's trade we managed to do quite well. I think yesterday we did about 3%. So like again from next week onwards, you should be expecting more trade signals from our end, and we will slowly increase the speed. So all in all, what I can suggest to you is, if you are able, it doesn't have to be, see, you trade what you are comfortable with and what you are, you understand, and you put in the trade. So, and remember, you also need to manage the trade. So you should be able to handle it. So there's no point of us just putting in blindly and you're not able to manage it. And if, let's say, something goes wrong, then you lose money. Yeah. Okay, the difference between buy limit and buy stop. Okay, the question was the difference between a buy limit and buy stop. See, excuse me. Okay, let's assume I give you a buy stop on this. See, basically, buy limit means, see, if you are trading right now, the market is trading at 6021. So when you put a limit, that means you are trying to negotiate with the market, and you're trying to get the best out of the market. So when you put a limit, you always try to get better price than what the market is trading. So when you put a limit, the limit should be the lower than the current market. If you are a buyer, then if you are a seller, then it has to be a selling price higher than the market price. But on the other hand, a buy stop, what it means is you only buy after the market breaks a certain level. So that means, like for instance, if let's say I put a buy stop at 60.40, so that means even though the market is trading at 60.20 now, you don't get your order filled until it breaks 60.40. So what happens is whenever you put a buy stop, of course there is a risk involved. So sometimes what will happen is, you buy and it so happened that that is the high for the day or it's a high for the session, then you get caught. So that is a bit risky, but on the other hand, you would not be able to, you will not be missing any opportunities in the event, the market has done a breakout and moves in our direction. So we would be, in fact, from next week onwards, we will be giving a lot of buy stop and buy sell stop. So you should be able to uh, do it and key it properly. And whenever we do a buy stop and sell stop, okay, I mean, if you're following the live signals, please try not to be and take an entry because before the breakout happens. Sometimes, if the breakout doesn't happen, then you get caught and unnecessarily you will be losing money on that trade. How do I exit before the expiry time? See, the expiry time, you must understand. See, the expiry time we are giving you is mainly is only valid before the order is filled. So in other words, we given an expiry time. That means, let's assume we give an expiry time at expiring at 5 p.m. So when we give at 5 p.m., that means if the order is filled by 5 p.m., then the order would carry on. But if let's assume the market doesn't reach our price, then what will happen is...
Please show the Excel screen, sir.
Sorry?
Excel screen, please, sir.
Yeah, you want to show the Excel sheet, is it? Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yeah, sorry. So what happens is, if let's say, like for instance, we are giving you a 5 o'clock expiry. So if the order, we are trying to buy at 1 to 270. So right now the market is trading at 1 to 295. So if the order is not filled, then what will happen is by expiry, this order would be cancelled. The system will automatically cancel. The reason why we are doing it is because we are keying in a lot of orders. See, one day we will keying in about 70, 80 orders. So it is not possible for us to go and individually cancel all the orders. So it's going to be very hectic. So that's the reason why we give in an expiry time. So you don't have to go and have that extra effort of canceling the orders. So on the other hand, after the order is filled, before the expiry, so it all depends on what type of signals is it. So for instance, if let's say it's a scalping signal, then if let's assume the order gets filled maybe about 5 or 10 minutes before the time lapse, before the expiry, then chances are you may need to close that trade on a break even, or if it's making money, then probably whatever you're making, you close the trade. Then you wait for the next scalping signals and you move forward. But on the other hand, if it's other signals, like if it's a momentum, day or swing, then you can hold the trade and you can carry on for the next time belt. So that is the purpose of keying in the expiry time. The USD CHF is going lost. Can we wait? How its progress will be? Okay. Looking at we are trying to close the trade. Okay. In fact, I think we have revised the stop. Okay, let me see what was our revision.
The stop loss we have revised.
Yeah. So we have revised it. Then is okay. No, see, because what I can suggest to you is, I mean, if you have no trades open, then you can concentrate. But sometimes what will happen is you will have 10, 20 trades, in the open and it's working. So you have to manage the trade well. Meaning, you see, when it's losing, and always remember that, see how is properly managed is, see, if let's say we have 10 open trades. So how if let's assume all the 10 are losing money. Sometimes, the market can go against us and all will be losing. So on that note, you have to reduce your position. See, losing 10 pips, 15 pips or 20 pips is not a matter, and this is quite long. Okay? And in fact, I think we have revised it to 85. So that means if you revise it, then what scenario is, you see, we are trying to close at cost, and we are trying to close at cost, or the most we lose 15 pips. So let's see how the trade comes out, and whichever way moves, then you take it. See, because see, try not to I mean, if you are holding too many positions, then you may decide to take a loss. So sometimes the market will be very nice to you. See, sometimes the market is very nice to you. It may get just hit our so-called our price where we want to exit. Then that we can be happy. But on the other hand, sometimes the market might not be in our favor. So whatever is it, we have to protect ourselves at all times. So, and we still feel that, that the Swiss franc is going to go higher. So in fact, today I think we are still looking to buy again, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So we are still a buyer. So I think that trade should comfortably close at cost. I mean, if it goes, then probably then we can re-enter again. Aussie, New Zealand is good to go for sell order. Okay, in fact, next week onwards, okay, we are also planning to do a weekly webinar, weekly market outlook. So it also will be uploaded in YouTube. So you can expect what is to be at least what is to be expected for the next week. So you can get yourself
Sir,
prepared.
please show the Excel screen, please, sir.
Okay. So next week we are planning to do that. So slowly we will be doing a lot of things, and definitely you can closely follow us. Definitely you should become a successful trader in the long run. But it's all discipline. Okay? I remember I told you, just please don't get yourself caught into the emotion part, because that is the worst thing you can happen. So just follow the system. If the system says you got to close, you close. If the system says you got to wait, then wait. Unless on a particular day you are losing money, then you may deviate. But the rules are, that means don't ever trade without stop loss. All this rules has to be there and practice at all times. When signal says one lot for gold, what does it mean? See, one lot means is usually 100 ounce. So we are doing is usually 100 ounce. So it depends on how much you invest. So if you invest 10,000, then probably you can go in maybe about 10 ounce or 5 ounce. So when it's 100 ounce is equivalent to about 3.1 kilo, 3.1 kilo value of the gold. So that is what standard lot means. When we are trading a demo account, we cannot select less than 100,000 Y. See, because certain platform, usually certain platform has got advantages and disadvantages. So usually demo account is usually all platforms are standard is got to go on the minimum, which is 100,000, which is been set by the brokerage firm. So that is up to you to do. And anyway, your demo, of course, you have to treat this as live account. So sometimes you must adapt to certain things which the system provides. Yeah, there are advantages and disadvantages, but you got to get used to it and you got to follow it. There's nothing can be done on that part. Most of the time I'm following the system instruction, but still account is negative picture. Okay. See, sometimes you must understand, okay, every day is not a Sunday. So definitely there will be ups and downs. That sometimes the market is very good, like as I told you earlier on, sometimes the market can be not giving us any directions or any clue. So yesterday we made about 3% overall. I think this month we are still positive. So you cannot expect the result, just 1-2 days. So, and even then, sometimes when you close, see certain things, you see certain when you trade overnight, see there will be cases whereby in fact, like I just show you, in fact, yesterday, our day trading, I don't know which are the signals you took.
Aussie dollar.
Yeah, yesterday I think the Aussie dollar, only the profit was only realized today. Aussie dollar, then the Canadian dollars. In fact, some of the trades we only booked this morning. See, like, see, whatever we do, okay, we are very transparent, and you can go and check. I mean, there's at what time, but only there might be some difference in plus minus. Sometimes we close early. Sometimes you may have closed late. So that there will be some difference. But on the other hand, overall you should be in the right direction. Where is this thing? You can go and check. You can go and check on this, and yeah, see. So it's all there. See what we do, whether the order is filled, whether the order is cancelled, whatever the order we give. See, time lapse means our order didn't get filled and the time expired. So then trade stopped out. What price it got stopped out? Sometimes we may have revised the price. You may not have revised. So all this. So overall is you see your losses is part of the game. Okay, if anyone says that you're not losing money or if you're not being stopped out, I don't think it's true. So overall is your account should move in the positive direction. So that is what you need to know, and that is what you do. You have to the consistency. The word consistency. You have to keep on following it, and you have to keep on applying it. Then only you would understand and appreciate what do we mean by that and what we are saying. Okay. Okay. Then how do I know I'm going in the correct path? Okay. This as I said, it takes time. Okay. You cannot. I see that is what a lot of people they come into this industry. That's what they think. They come straight away. They think that overnight they can start to become a millionaire, or overnight you strike a lottery. This is not the way. You come in, you learn the trade, you learn the business, you keep applying, you just follow the rules, and as you keep on applying, there will be a time whereby you would gaining experience. So you will be gaining experience, and after, especially if you have attended the workshop, then we would teach you, like when to close the trade, when to just hold on to the trade. So all this, you have to keep on applying it. So what you preach, that means you have to practice what you learn. So you have to practice what you preach, and you have to apply it. Then you will be surprised. You would be developing a character, and that's how you become a successful trader. It doesn't come overnight. It might take, for some people it might take few weeks. Some people it might take few months. For some people it might doesn't happen, because if they are caught into that emotion trap, then they may not even succeed. So there's a lot of things to be considered, but it's worth giving a try. But once you try, and once you learn the trade, once you apply it, then definitely in the long run you would be benefiting, and you will be successful. Okay, what is the difference between trade stopped out and profit booked? Okay, profit booked means, that means the price has reached our target. So sometimes what will happen is, sometimes we want to exit a trade. Like for instance, here let me share the, see, like for instance, we are trying to enter here, and right now our exit level is 12305. See, right now the market is trading at 123. That means if the trade we have taken it, okay, let's say we have taken it on market, and let's say we have taken the trade, and once it reached our target, you will get a message saying that profit is booked. That means, the price has reached our target. But on the other hand, let's say the market goes against us and hit our stop level. So then you'll get a message saying that the trade stopped out. But on the one correction you need to take note is, sometimes we do adjust the take profit level and stop loss level. So that's where you have to be there, to do the adjustment. Especially if you are a full-time trader, you get a message, you get a voiceover, then you can just follow the instructions, then you would be fine. But sometimes you are not in front of the desk, and you get a message, or either in the email or SMS, So then if you don't change it, then you will be exiting on a different price compared to us.
Raju.
Yeah.
So your trade stop out is referring to we hit the stop level set, right?
Yeah, that's why I told you earlier on. It can be set or it can be revised. Both is possible.
So the
Sometimes,
reason why I'm seeing your trade stop out has got a positive number profit there is because you adjusted the stop level to profit level. Is it correct to say that?
Correct. See, what will happen is, see, like for instance, okay, now let's assume this trade we are in. See, we have an exit level at 12305. See, now I'm making, if let's say I've entered at 12270, I'm making 25 pips. So what will happen is, I don't want to lose that 25 pips. So then what I will do is, I will revise my stop level to 12280 or 12285. So if I exit at 85, it's still stopped out, because this level has been triggered. But on the other hand, when I exit at 85, I make a profit of 15 pips. So
okay, understand.
Yeah, so either way, but doesn't matter. See, the word stopped out means the price went below if you are a buyer, went above if you are a seller. And the other hand, profit booked means, it reached our exit point. It can be the target which we have given or our adjusted, so it doesn't matter. So overall is, we just have to just follow that instructions and play the game. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Any other questions, or do you all want to discuss on any other markets? So if you have no questions, like once again, like even this live recorded session, will be posted on YouTube. And as we go on, and I think more you can expect, in Facebook and all. So yeah, we are working out also. And next week onwards, you can also look forward for the market outlook. So that would give you a bigger picture, especially if you are swing traders or even a day traders. At least you know what to look forward to and how we can trade comfortably. Yeah. Okay. So if you have no question, once again, thank you for coming, and looking forward to see you again. I think we have one more session on coming Friday. In fact, next week, I'm not sure whether next week, the following week, or next week before end of the month, we will be starting on news trading also. So this news trading is also, you can look forward. That means, whenever there is an announcement, we can trade during that announcement. So that would be something like a roller coaster, So that means you just spend your time, just 10-15 minutes, the most half an hour, then you would know your results, whether you're making money, either you make money or you lose money. But it can be, you don't have to spend the whole day. So that also we are planning to start soon. So just look out for updates. Maybe I'm not sure whether it's next week or the following, but definitely before end of the month we will be starting that. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Bye.
Please click to subscribe below. Thank you and see you soon.